So you want abs, but you avoid them on purpose because you don't think your body is capable of it. And every time you do attempt an ab workout, you do 20 crunches, feel nothing, and take that as proof that you are not genetically blessed like all those girls on your Instagram feed. Girl, quit comparing yourself. Training abs isn't about having a six-pack. It's about building a core that actually works. One that protects your spine, fixes your posture, and makes every other exercise you do feel stronger from the inside out. Here are 10 beginner-friendly exercises that will actually build a strong core. Zero equipment, no gym membership. Most of us think training abs is just about getting a six-pack, which is fine as a goal, but it is genuinely the least interesting thing your core does. Underneath it, wrapping around your entire midsection, is the transverse abdominis, the deepest layer and honestly the one that is doing most of the heavy lifting. Then you have your obliques on the sides, your lower back, and your pelvic floor at the bottom. The whole thing works as one unit, and when that unit is weak, you feel it everywhere. The lower back pain that shows up out of nowhere, the posture that gives up by mid-afternoon, the hips compensating in ways they were never supposed to. Training abs is not about vanity, it is about function. And the reason you are probably not seeing results from your ab workouts is because you are making these 3 common mistakes. The first is only doing crunch variations. Crunches work one small surface muscle, while the rest of the core muscles are hopelessly waiting for their turn, which never comes. When I discovered this and started training my entire core, it completely changed the game for me. The second is training abs every single day thinking that you will get shredded faster. Girl, the only thing you'll get is an inflamed belly.
Ew.
Your abs are a muscle like any other, and they need time to recover and rebuild. If you keep hammering at your abs, they will be chronically inflamed. I only train abs twice a week. Yup, twice. And my abs are more defined than they have ever been. And the third reason is not engaging your core correctly. You might think you're going through the motions, moving the right body parts, but in reality, you're flogging a dead horse. Pull your belly button towards your spine. That is how you know your core is actually switched on. Your lower back should be flat against the mat, not arched. If you can slide a hand under your lower back, your core is not engaged. Now that you know what to avoid, let's get into the exercises. And this is not a race. Slow, controlled movement does more for your core than fast, sloppy reps ever will. So move with intention. Do each exercise for 30 seconds and repeat for 2 rounds. This will give you a killer 10-minute beginner-friendly workout you can add to your weekly routine. Let's get started. Exercise 1, lower ab activation. This exercise will wake up those lower abs. Lie on your back, feet on the ground with bent knees. Lift your feet off the ground, bringing them to tabletop, then lower back down. Keep doing that for 30 seconds. Exercise 2, 1 knee lift. This exercise targets your deep core, lower abs, and also works the pelvic floor. Start with your feet on the ground, legs bent. Slowly lift one foot to tabletop and slowly lower it back down. Alternate legs for 30 seconds. Exercise 3, straight leg drop. This is another lower ab exercise. Lie on your back with both legs extended up toward the ceiling. Slowly lower one leg down toward the floor, then bring it back up before switching sides. Keep the non-moving leg pointing straight up and completely still. Don't forget to keep your lower back flat. Exercise 4, crunch hold. This works the upper abs, and the hold is what makes this different from a regular crunch. Engage your core, then slowly lift your legs to tabletop and your shoulders off the mat and hold. Your abs should lift you off the ground, not your neck. If your neck is screaming at you, lightly hold it with your hands. Exercise 5 heel touches. This is my favorite beginner-friendly exercise for obliques. Raise your shoulders slightly off the mat, keep knees bent with feet flat on the ground. With your hands down the side of your body, try to touch your heel with your fingertips. Your core should be the one moving you from side to side, not your arms. The reach does the work, so slow it down until you actually feel the sides of your core working. The moment this turns into a fast arm swing, your obliques have left the building. Exercise 6 glute bridge with alternate leg raise. This works the lower abs and core stability all at once with a cheeky glute workout too. Push the hips up into a bridge and hold it there. The best way to explain this is to try and knee yourself in the face. Bring your knee up to a tabletop and lower. Keep alternating legs. If your hips are moving too much, remember to squeeze the glutes and pull your belly button towards your spine. Exercise 7 seated alternate leg lift. This works the hip flexors and deep core. Sit on your mat with legs extended in front of you. Lean back slightly, place your hands slightly behind you, bend the arms, and alternate lifting one leg at a time. The lean is intentional. Your abs are holding you in that position, and the leg lift adds to the load. Keep the spine long and breathe out as the leg lifts. Exercise 8, Russian twist. Another great exercise for obliques and rotational core. Just like with the seated leg lift, lean back slightly, keep both feet flat on the ground. Rotate your torso side to side, hands reaching toward the floor on each side. The rotation comes from your rib cage turning, not your arms swinging. To make it harder, lift the feet off the ground. Your whole core has to work extra to keep you stable while you rotate, and trust me, you will feel it work immediately. Exercise 9, sitting hold. This is a full core isometric and is basically the V hold we did in the isometrics video. Slight recline backwards and lift both feet. Hold in this position for 30 seconds. That is it. Everything fires at once to keep you upright, and the shake is completely normal. It means it is working. Do not hold your breath to get through it, which is the first thing everyone does. Breathe through it and keep your core engaged. Exercise 10, bear hold. This is my favorite for the transverse abdominis and pelvic floor. Flip around on all fours, hands straight below your shoulders and knees at 90 degrees. Engage your core and lift your knees 2 inches off the floor and hold. It might look like nothing, but after a few seconds, it won't feel like nothing. Keep the back flat. Imagine you're balancing a glass of red wine on your back, and if it falls, it will stain your beautiful carpet. The moment the back sags, reset and start again. Girl, this one will humble you every single time. Working out is great, and these 10 exercises will absolutely build your core. But if you want to actually see definition, you need to pair it with good nutrition. You have heard people say abs are built in the kitchen, and yes, it sounds like something a gym bro would say, but it is not wrong. You can have the strongest, most developed core in the room and still not see a single line of definition if it is sitting underneath a layer of body fat, and no amount of exercise removes that on its own. What you eat determines whether your results ever see the light of day. Protein is non-negotiable. It is what actually builds and maintains the muscle you are working so hard for, and most women are not eating nearly enough of it. If you are training consistently and not prioritizing protein, you are essentially doing construction work without the materials. A slight calorie deficit is what removes the layer sitting on top of everything you have been building. You do not need a detox tea or a waist trainer, and you do not need to cut out your favorite foods. If you don't want to count calories, I did an entire video on how to lose weight without counting a single macro. I'll link it here for you. The workout builds the muscle. The nutrition unveils it. Both matter equally, and you genuinely cannot skip one and expect the other to carry you. If you struggle to find time to exercise, at least find 10 minutes out of your day to try this workout routine, and I promise you will fall in love with training your core. Let me know in the comments below if you managed to get through 2 rounds without crying. And if you want to really make your core hate you, check out this video I did on isometric holds. Trust me, it's worth it.